Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the 245 podcast, which is greater than the amount of disputes that you sent us by email. But
We are
that's okay
disappointed.
because we're going to do a disputes podcast anyways.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not really disappointed because I feel like we can dive into each one. We can give more attention to each one. If we had
Yeah.
like 15 disputes, we're not going to solve any of them.
True.
And they're not going to get our thought process behind each dispute, like what's going through in our head. But like with only like, how many do we have? Like
6 or 7-ish?
6 or 7-ish. Like we can dive in. We
Yeah.
will give you every take we got and we will help you solve each one.
But that's
I will
also
say-
not all we're going to do today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was a tad disappointed in the number we got because we asked like weeks and weeks ago, but Joey is right. Though I will say none of them are super serious, which is fine. You know, we like funny disputes as well. So
Yeah. And also, maybe our just listeners are just such Christ followers that they just don't have that many disputes.
exactly. They're just
And I-
very agreeable people.
Yeah. So it seems like these two are kind of giving some negative energy to the amount of disputes we got. I am giving positive vibes. Okay.
I gave no negative energy. I said, that's all right. We're going to do them anyway.
That's true. That's true. It's just Mike.
Is this a dispute against me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great way to start off the episode.
Yeah.
Guys, email us whether Mike or me and Joey with the positive vibes are in the right.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys
You can solve
get to
this
solve the dispute. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your
Jinx.
turn. It's your turn.
But also, I think it's very fair and reasonable to not send us actual serious disputes. So
Yeah. Can you imagine someone's like, I'm thinking about breaking up with my girlfriend.
I think we could actually help people.
Oh,
I think we're very
could.
qualified.
we could, but I
We-
totally understand people not sending stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Like, yeah, that'd be bad. Never mind.
Anyways, let's talk about our weeks and our days. So, Joey, how was your week?
My week's been pretty good. I've been landscaping a lot. I'm kind of getting into my normal schedule now, which is kind of crazy. So I usually mow for 12 hours on Mondays.
Nothing better.
Try to get all 47 lawns done every week. So that's a lot, but just hang out with Connor. So I'm sorry to all of you who follow me on Be Real. My Monday Be Reals will always be the exact same. And it will
Unless
just
it's
be,
like really late.
unless it's like, yeah, but it's got to be like 8, 9 or later.
Also, Joey,
So-
Caleb commented
Yeah.
on your one this week. I do want a side by side, a screenshot of
Oh, okay.
first mowing week and then this mowing week because, yeah, Connor always sits in the car really weird and the Be Real looked about identical from my memory.
Yes. And you guys were correct. I forgot to do that. But yes, Connor and Austin sit so weird in the car. They like kick their legs up and it's really weird.
Sounds
But
unsafe.
It kind of is. It's not like it's above the airbag, but like if we got in an accident, it would
Their legs are toast.
be painful.
It's also only one leg because they do need one to drive, in fact.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes. They're not that good. So I will send that out to whoever wants it. Just sounds like the Cruise Boys.
Yes,
will do that.
Me and Caleb, please.
Just for them. But anyways, so been landscaping a lot. I try to work like 10 hours on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then this week I was at Eagle Brook and I also worked 10 hours. So that was kind of a good time.
10 hours at Eagle Brook? Whoa.
Yeah.
In one day or
In one day.
really?
Yeah, just on Wednesday.
What'd you do for 10 hours?
I did some stuff. I
Filled
wasn't productive.
10,000 water balloons.
Yeah, no, I did not have to do that. So it's kind of weird on Wednesday nights because we have team meetings at like 10:30. So that's nice. I can come in later. But then people kind of chill during the day because there's usually events at night. So like it was very relaxing. I played spike ball for an hour with some staff.
Glad you're not getting paid for this.
Yes, yes. I wish I was getting paid. That would be so much fun. But it was a good time. But I went to the team meeting, helped set up for an event. We got Acapulco tacos because they were thanking all the student volunteers. So I had like 5 tacos and it was phenomenal. So good. So that was a good time.
So on your first day, you went out to the tavern and then your second day, you got Acapulco?
Okay, okay. That's
I-
just incorrect.
I went out to the tavern.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
my
Mike.
bad. I was just
Yeah.
conflating your two bougie internships that feed you really nice food.
We went to Panera
Joey,
the
yeah.
first day.
And also, that will not happen very often
Okay.
for me, at least.
You mean-
Sounds like it's happening weekly for Joey.
Yeah, no, that's not true. That won't happen weekly. But it was kind of nice. But then I just worked all day today too. And then I finished up and I drove right here. So I'm a little dirty, but luckily I'm sitting far enough away from Mike that I don't think he can smell me. So that's nice.
I can't.
Yep.
And I was just at the gym, so I'll probably also smell.
Oh, big lifter.
Yep.
La-di-da.
Says you. You're a big lifter now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Popcorn, Josh, because I'm mad at Mike.
It's okay.
What? You're mad at Mike for just that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hope you settle your dispute later.
No, we probably won't.
Probably not.
Fair enough. It's Thursday. It felt like a Friday. It's kind of felt like a late week all week since Monday, which is a little unfortunate, but the week has also gone fast, so not all bad. I've done a lot more inventory at work. I've been running. I didn't run yesterday, but I've run every other day. It's been fun to be getting in better shape. And yeah, just a lot of work every day.
So you're doing inventory at your jobs. Like, are you basically just like kind of going through everything they have in the equipment room, and what exactly are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm working for Production Arts, and they have probably I think I counted 20 or 22 spaces around campus where they store gear. So that could be like in the gym, there's a PA system, and there's a closet that has like the racks and the microphones and all cables. So we need to go through that space and make sure stuff is there and reorganize and relabel and just keep track of stuff. So that's like a really small space, but there are some much bigger spaces like big storage closets with a bunch of stuff. And I've kind of been put in charge of selling stuff. So I'm listing a lot of older gear that we don't need anymore on Reverb and then trying to sell it. And I've been trying to figure out like shipping and stuff for how to go about selling gear. So it's stuff like old power amps, old audio interfaces, or audio rack equipment. So I'm just listing a bunch of that right now. But yeah, it's been a lot of that, and then just writing down on a spreadsheet what we have, what's missing. Yeah, stuff like that. But we're getting into today, we started a little bit more learning about audio recording, which we'll be doing more and more of in coming weeks. So that'll be fun.
That'll be good.
Yep.
I'm sure the inventory stuff has probably not been quite as fun as what's to come.
Yeah, probably not, but I still do enjoy that stuff because I like being organized, and it's also just a lot of cool gear that I get to be around and learn about while, inventorying it. So it's not been all bad.
True.
Popcorn, Mike, because I'm not mad at him.
And I'm the only one left.
Also,
yeah, because Mitch was supposed to be here, and he was all in, and then he texted us this morning and was like, hey, I forgot I have my brother's rehearsal dinner for his wedding.
Oh my goodness.
Which is either tomorrow or Saturday. I don't remember, but so only Mitch would forget his brother's rehearsal dinner until the day of. So just want to point that out. Anyways, so I've only really had like a week and a day of summer because I had the RA debrief retreat last week, but it's felt like I've been on summer vacation for a lot longer.
Yeah,
Me
it's
too.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I just looked at my
been 2
calendar.
weeks for me, and I'm like, what?
I know. I just looked at my calendar. I'm like, wait, it's only been like a week and a day of summer. Like, this is great. But also, like, usually in the summer, I will have like 1 week off in June, like 1 week off in July, and like 1 week off in August or whatever for things. But this summer, I have nothing in June, and I have like 2 weeks off in July. So the next like 6 weeks are going to go by so slowly, probably for me, which I'm not complaining about. But then once we hit July, it's going to fly. Hey, that rhymed.
Yeah.
And then
Bars.
August, I go back to school earlier too. But anyways, the last week has been good. I started work last Wednesday at my new job, Safety Speed Manufacturing, doing video work for them. So last Wednesday, my first day, we just unpacked all the equipment that we got, and I said this in an episode before, but they gave me a $10,000 budget to like get equipment for them. So the first day was opening like $7,000 worth of equipment, and I was like a kid on Christmas because it was like just the best day ever. Because I can't afford all the equipment that we got, and I want it, but it was kind of nice to get to open it and have the opportunity to use it this summer, which has been good. Went to the Eaglebrook Young Adults Gathering with Joey last Friday.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so we did that.
That was a good time.
And then this week for work has been really busy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we recorded like all day, all 3 days, and have like 10 videos that I need to edit. So today I spent 8 hours editing in my basement. So like I get to work from home a couple days a week, so I just edit. So today and then tomorrow as well. Usually Thursdays and Fridays I'll be from home. So I had revisions to do for 3 videos from last week, and then I had to edit fully 10 videos today and tomorrow. So I got through, I think, 5.5 today. So tomorrow I'll have to finish those out. And then we have the long weekend. And then Tuesday I should be able to finish it off. But
Imagine not working on Memorial Day.
are you working on Memorial Day?
Of course
You're
I'm
mowing?
mowing. Yeah.
All right. Well,
The bars don't celebrate
I literally
holidays.
forgot like that Memorial Day was usually a day people got off. Like I just realized yesterday that I wouldn't be working Monday because I'm so accustomed to just mowing on Memorial Day.
Yep. That's what we do. We
That's
do
funny.
take 4th of July, usually weekend, because like so many
Just
people are
'cause
like
the
in their
Barts
yards.
go on vacation
Yeah.
typically.
Yep. But
And
like we don't take holidays. We just keep working.
yeah. I mean, we're going to our cabin this weekend, so I'm excited for that. And I probably, if we weren't going to our cabin, I'd be fine with working on Monday, but pretty much the whole company takes Monday off, so there'd be no point in me being in there anyway. But also this week, I'm pretty proud of myself because I went to the gym today. I just came from the gym to here, but it was the 4th day in a row that I went, and I don't think I've gone 4 days in a week. Like, I think it's been less than 5 times I've done that this whole school year, so pretty proud. Kylie came with me a couple times. So just feeling good. I'm glad I'm getting into that routine of going after like straight from work and doing that. So feeling good, feeling healthy. So excited about that. So yeah, and I'll take off the weekend and then get back in the grind next week.
Attaboy. What a big lifter.
Joey, you've been lifting this week?
I lifted. Yeah, I did. It was Tuesday. I worked out with Mandy. And then yesterday I worked out with Ben. Ben, I just want to throw this out there. Ben today said he couldn't work out because he has a free session at an MMA gym.
Oh no.
And I have never been more concerned for any of my friends than I am concerned for Ben and his love of martial arts. I told him he should not do it. I will definitely not do it. But if he becomes a professional fighter, I get to be the guy in his corner that puts Vaseline on his face. So
Why are
I
you
did
concerned?
Do you know what MMA is?
Yeah.
Mixed martial arts,
Yeah, I'm aware.
like hand-to-hand combat. And like, have you met Ben Ammerman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little crazy. So,
I think you'd be
I'm
good
just-
at it.
oh, he'd be really good at it
Yeah.
until he would lose. And then he's a few brain cells short. And that's not great for
You'll be
your
fine.
health.
Everyone just throw
Okay.
up a quick prayer for our friend
Yeah,
Ben.
so if you're looking for prayer requests, pray for Ben Ammerman.
Even though the session's over by the time this comes out.
Yeah,
But maybe he'll go back more. So
yeah.
we better pray.
We will see. He said he gets one free session, and depending on the price that they give him, he will decide if he wants to continue doing it. So
Wow.
hopefully it's about $400 a month.
Hopefully.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Hopefully you can afford it. Wait,
Yep.
why is he in Minneapolis?
He got a new job actually. So he's working for like a pool company that like detects leaks in pools and like fixes them. So he's actually staying at the Promised Land.
Yeah, I
Sam's.
figured that because you said that that's where his gym is, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's been
So-
kind of nice having him around. I mean, we haven't seen him. I mean, I guess Joey's seen him more
I
than
see
we
him
have,
all the
but
time.
like it'll be nice to have him here this next school year. So that's going to be
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
That'll be fun.
So wait, did you guys just hear that?
Hear what?
Josh,
yeah,
did you hear
I
that?
did.
It was the mail sound, Joey. You didn't hear it again.
No,
Anyways,
it's Joey proof.
it must be Joey proof. We got, I think even Mitch heard it because he's not
Text
even here.
Mitch.
Text Mitch.
I will. I will.
Okay.
I was
Text
just
Mitch and ask him if he heard the mail sound.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
And will let us know.
Yep.
All right. So we got a few emails. First one is from John Ritzma,
Let's go. That's my dad.
first time emailer from Joey's dad. He says, questions and more. Now, we're not going to read the questions because in the future, eventually we will do another Q&A episode. So we're going to hold off on the questions, but he did write some other stuff too. So I'll read that. Hey boys, hope all is well. Just wanted to let you know that as of today, Wednesday, May 10th, I've officially caught up on your episodes. I started listening after Easter when I traveled for work and a trek to Wisconsin and haven't listened to anything since then. Every episode at normal speed, no shortcuts allowed. Pretty good stuff so far. Highlights for me include the high school years, the movie one with Mr. Schumacher, but no mention of Hoosiers was a tough pill to swallow.
That is a good movie.
That's a good point.
But the love story in that just brings the whole movie just like crashing down.
The Eaglebrook
Kind of like
episode-
Top Gun.
The Eagle, that's facts. The Eaglebrook episode, Dr. Hornbeak, Kylie and Mandy. He's pretty much listening every episode here.
Yep.
And the one where you told the jokes.
Oh,
Which one was that?
He loved, I don't remember. He loved Mitchell's joke. They slash them. He absolutely loved that joke.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I think he mentioned that to me once too.
Yep. He found that very funny.
The one with Braden was highly entertaining for much of your listeners. However, as his father, I found myself cringing on occasion and wondering if it would be best to change our address to avoid legal action. However, I decided paying the bail would be cheaper, so we're staying put for now. All that said, well done, boys, and keep up the good work.
And you know what's actually funny? I edited that one more. My mom listened to it. It was like, hey, you should take this out too. So
Oh, really?
it's a different one. Yeah. If you listen to it right away, it's a little different.
What'd you take out?
He said what he would take out. It would be kind of
Yeah.
That's true.
counterproductive.
I'll listen to it and find out.
Yeah. I'll tell you later. Yeah.
All right. So next is his questions, but we'll hold off on that for now. All right.
Oh, can I read something real quick?
Yeah.
I got a text actually from my cousin and I'm going to forget about it.
Okay.
But this is Ben. He's my best man.
Ben Ritzcracker.
Yep. So you guys will get to meet him at the wedding. But he said, also, side note, just started listening to the 245 last week. Freaking love it. Grinded out about 20 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
So that's sick. Love them. And he said, it's so good and funny. I think I am the truest fan because I attempted to listen at 3x speed.
No way.
Yeah.
That's like pulling a Josh during high school.
Yep.
No, that's still me.
And he said, I really love the one where you and Micah talked about Eaglebrook with that one girl. He's referring to the one with Kelsey.
The one girl.
That one girl. But yeah. So Ben Ritzema, thanks for listening to the 245 podcast.
Yeah. He even shouted it out on our groomsmen and usher text group
Oh,
chat.
did he?
Yeah. He was like, we should record a 245 episode on the water. while we're
On
canoeing.
the Bachelor. Geez, that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah. All right. Next is from Michael Johnson. He goes here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know
Okay.
Michael.
That took a minute to compute.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have no clue who that is.
So
I do know who that is.
He has a question, but we'll wait for that one. But I'll read what else he said because he has something that's applicable to Joey here.
What?
He says, "Hi 245. In my search to find new hats for Joey, I stumbled across a Chick-fil-A bucket hat
No way.
that I think you will not be able to resist. See link below."
He sent me a link to hat.
Yeah.
Click the link right now.
Okay. I'm gonna see
Okay,
how
so
much this
this
has
is-
Okay.
cost.
This is really funny because someone sent me the link to this Chick-fil-A store like a week before he sent the email. And it's like,
Oh, really?
Chick-fil-A sells a bunch of products that are themed to their different types of sauces. So they
Yeah.
like have a shirt for barbecue sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce, Garden Herb Ranch, honey mustard, all their sauces. And then they have like handbags, crew necks, and then bucket hats, and then shoes. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
It's the same thing with the bucket hat. So they have like, yeah, the barbecue sauce.
Can I see these?
They got Garden Herb Ranch.
look
They got
kinda
Chick-fil-A
nice.
sauce. Joey, check those out.
Oh my goodness. These are kind of fire. How much?
$30.
Ooh, That's a little steep. I bought my Fire Bulls one from Justin for like 15 or 20. But I don't know. These are kind of sick though. Okay. I'll have to think about that. Thank you. Thank you for sending that.
Yes.
Because I
Michael.
might have to comp that.
All right. And then he says, I'm a fairly recent episode listener, but I'm in the process of going back and listening to them all. I technically started listening when the Annika 1N episode came out. This is with Annika Stone. But I've been enjoying the previous episodes now as well. This goes for anyone else who hasn't listened to the previous episodes. Go do it. It's very worth it. Anyway, I'm going to do my best to start emailing as often as I have questions. Catch you on the flippity flip. P.S. I would love to be a guest if you're ever looking for someone.
Dude,
Michael Johnson.
I will add him to the list right now.
All right.
Josh, there's a list on the Notion page.
Yep.
Okay.
Just so you know.
All right.
I've been
Josh?
alerted.
Yep.
Read the next email.
Okay, we got from Braden Ritzema a subject
boy.
line of who tries to make an accurate subject line. Not you, apparently. So he says, thanks for the shout out for the Breaking Bread podcast. And then he linked to their show on Spotify because I think we asked for that. I'm
did.
pretty sure
Yep.
I did find it by searching. I'm going to check a sec just to make sure.
I listened to it.
How was it?
I already talked about it on the podcast.
Oh,
but
did you?
I just said it was pretty good. It was funny. It just the audio quality wasn't very good, but that's because they're using the old cheap mic at Avail and they're only using one mic. Also, the title was Will and AI, which I thought was really funny for some reason.
Yeah. I also listened. I had it turned all the way up on my AirPods and still was struggling
Same.
to hear it. But yeah, that's not necessarily your fault. It's just the room is not the greatest.
You guys got to get into the Mel and get it
Yeah.
at high quality.
Next Breaking Bread in the Mel studio.
Oh, I must have followed it. I'm following it, so I must have found it before. My bad.
Anyways, he says Johnny wants to do a joint episode with you guys. So a collab
He would.
between the
He
245 and the Breaking Bread podcast.
He would want to piggyback off our success.
Yeah.
No, man, we are brand building here, and you would just drag us down,
They
okay?
have
wanna
one
be
episode.
like a guest, maybe, but joint
Yeah.
episode.
You can come on our podcast, but you're not going to bring us down, man, by like, I'm totally joking, by the way. We could probably make that happen. I don't know how we'd make that work. We'd just have them on ours.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
maybe-
I ain't using the quality of mics they
Yeah,
have.
that's true. And then we can like each post it, you know?
Yeah.
Or you know what you got to do is the
One episode for us and one for them.
No. What you do is half of an episode
And
on
you have-
ours, and they do the other
You have
half.
to listen to both.
Because then they do that for like TV shows, and it's really dumb.
So you're saying the idea is dumb.
So
Well-
it's actually smart if you think it's dumb because
Well, do you know like the Arrow and then like the Flash are like
Yeah.
CW shows? They did one where it was like 4 different crossovers, and it
gosh.
was the worst. But if it's just 2, it's not that bad. So maybe we can do that. We'll talk about it. We'll bring it up at our next board meeting.
Yeah.
he says, we talked about AI with Will, 8 out of 10 conversation, 3 out of 10 podcast quality. Way to be confident in your podcast quality. Jake would be a lame podcast guest, but fair is fair. Dave and I agree that we have never heard of anyone declining to be on a podcast, so I'm saying that we ask some crazy people and get some celebrities on this thing. Yeah,
Make it
I think
happen.
you haven't heard of anyone declining to be on a podcast because you ask just normal people who are like, sure, yeah, that sounds fun. But
Exactly.
maybe you're right. Maybe celebrities would be like, yeah, sure. Kind of doubt
We
it.
could try.
Yeah, let's just shoot our shot. Who would you want on?
I don't know.
Toby Maguire.
Yeah.
Why?
That'd be a good
Maybe if he comes to Kylie's grad party, we can get him
one.
on.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk to him there.
Yeah. Oh, we'll give him one of our business cards.
Yep.
The 245 business card.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fire, actually.
yeah.
Maybe we
could-
should try to get merch out first.
Yeah, merch out, then business cards.
Yep.
This brand building, it has a process.
Yep. We're working on it, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry. All right. Next email is from Gideon Love. Again. The
Love
subject
that
is
guy.
Micah said I should keep emailing, so here it is. Thoughts from episode 35. This is the one with Caleb. Micah, the term for females that work out in the gym is gym girls. Don't make it weird. Joey is spot on. And I would like to say that I also agree with Joey on this one. Cane's is better than Chick-fil-A, and The Dark Knight is better than all of the MCU.
No way. Yes.
They must teach ministry majors well at Northwestern.
Yes. I'm so happy about that. I finally found someone that agrees with that take.
About the Dark Knight.
Wow. Yes. Such a good take.
So good. All right. Disputes. I got nothing. My bad. I guess I'm too agreeable.
Yeah, there you go.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Q&A. Can't answer the Q&A question.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, it's about homeschoolers. So
Oh.
it may get a little dicey.
Oh boy.
That's all I can think of for now. Your biggest non-relative fan other than Annika Stone. Gideon.
So your second biggest
Non-relative
non-relative fan.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you definitely can have that role.
All right. Josh.
All right, next up we got another Braden Ritzema. Wait, can I actually just
boy.
read the last one? 'Cause
Yeah, I can
already
read
won
this one.
from Braden.
Yeah. We got to take turns with Braden's emails. They're too hard to read.
Yeah.
All right, this is from Braden Ritzma. The subject line is Caleb. Great to hear from Caleb. Very wholesome guy. Hope to see you all at the graduation and graduation party. I'll be there, Braden. Don't worry. I will be late to your party, though, because I got to serve at Eagle Brook. Are you going to be?
No, I will not serve that
You're not served?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably just will. Put me down for a 245 bucket hat. If merch does not come out soon, I'm going to order one that says, I love hot moms. So now you are motivated to talk to Justin about some merch.
That's the best motivation I can think of, Braden. Thank you.
The thing is, Bray would rock one of those. So
Probably would.
So I don't know if my motivation went up much.
It's anti-motivation now. We just won't make merch, so you're forced to buy one.
Yeah.
All right, this last email is a little better. Josh, go ahead and read it.
All right, this one's our second email from Mr. Teen. So
Yes.
the subject line is the Iron Temple. Hey guys, Mr. Teen checking in again. I just wanted to say that I'm thrilled to hear that multiple members of the podcast have been getting after it in the weight room. You guys are setting a good example. Joey is starting to redeem himself after he flatly denied my suggestion to stop using the term bussin'. I thought he might not like Joey's just... Actually, no.
Bussin'.
Bussin'. All right. I got to talk to Braden a little while back, who appeared to cast some doubts about spending time in the Iron Temple, which was concerning. Additionally, Josh seemed to be a bit perturbed when he asked Joey why he had been lifting, so I was slightly alarmed at that. Thankfully, Joey gave a great response and withstood Josh's skepticism. Okay, I just need to defend myself a little. I edited that podcast, and I even thought to myself, like, wow, I sounded like annoyed with Joey for going to the gym. I wasn't at all. I think I was just really surprised because Joey has always been like someone who's like, I mean, he's never gone to the gym and never seemed interested at all in doing anything like that.
That's what I thought too.
So I wasn't like mad at Joey, and I don't have anything against going to the gym. I've just never done it and never learned how. So yeah, I haven't started.
But
Yeah.
Josh, you're coming with us to the gym this summer.
I also just want to say just something to just like everyone out there. If you like thinking about doing it, the hardest part is just like getting started.
Yes.
And like you go in there and you have like no clue what you're doing. Just find like one buddy. Just be completely honest. Say, I have no clue what I'm doing. Can you teach me a few lifts, stuff like that? And then go from there. And like, I'll give you an example. I was at the gym, at Mandy's gym. So that's the first time I've been in like a real gym before.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to do something like with the equipment.
Is this at her apartment or?
Yes, it's at her apartment. And there was another guy in there, and I just straight up went up to him and was like, hey, sorry, I'm a newbie. Can you show me how to do this real quick? And he was like, yeah, totally. And came over and helped me in 2 seconds. So it's better to tell people you don't know what you're doing than start doing stuff and then they know for sure you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is, like, Joey, I mean, like, you went to that gym, but you're starting out doing it a lot with Ben.
Yeah.
So you don't like have the public setting.
Yeah.
So like, I remember being so like, not like really, really intimidated, but I was intimidated going to the gym for the first time, like the beginning of this last school year. Just because it feels like everyone knows what they're doing and everyone's like watching you and like judging you internally. But like no one's doing that because
no one cares.
No one cares. People are focused on what they're doing. Yeah, they can probably sometimes tell that you're new, but like they understand that because everyone had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's just something you had to get over. And this is what I had to tell Kylie last week when she started going with me, is that like there was like these like huge guys in the gym with us, like grunting and stuff. And like you could tell she was like slightly like felt self-conscious about what she was doing. And I was like, he literally does not care. Like,
yeah.
And he yeah, like no one cares. You do it. Everyone's learning. We're all college students. No one's a pro at this.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There you go.
just do it.
That
Just
was
do
a
it.
good motivational talk. What a nice job, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest of Mr. Teen's email. I know Mike has been putting in hours for a while now, so he deserves some recognition. Nice work, Mike.
Good work, man.
Thanks, Mr. Teen.
Go
Appreciate
clap
it.
for Mike in the gym.
Preach. Thank you.
Mitch should be in theory spending time with a barbell, given that he's a collegiate athlete, but I have my doubts.
Mitch went to lifts.
So do I. So do I, Mr.
Oh, did-
Teen.
He went to a few lifts.
Oh, really?
And he was supposed to do stuff like by himself, like he never did.
Oh, yeah.
And also, he's not doing soccer anymore.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's true.
But
Okay. So Mr. Teen is maybe warranted in his doubts.
yeah.
Possibly.
Sorry,
Anyways,
Mitch.
he says, hope you guys have a great start to the summer. Mr. Teen. Thanks, Mr. Teen. We hope you
Yeah.
have a great start to your summer too. Though it's probably not the same now that you're not a teacher. It's probably
Yeah.
just nicer outside. But
Mm-hmm.
that being said, hope you have a nice summer as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to
That's
get
it
him back
for-
in the podcast.
Yeah, we
Dude.
should agree. Mr. Teen,
Okay.
we need
Hear me
you
out.
on as a guest again because our podcast needs a boost.
What if we had, for like an anniversary episode, like our 50th, like, what if we got like the top like 5 podcasts, like the guest that was on like the top 5, and each of them had like 10 minutes and we could like rotate them in and out? That would be kind of fun.
It'd be fun, but I'd feel sad that we can't spend more time with people.
That's true.
I feel
That's
like it
true.
wouldn't be worth their time to come in and
Yeah.
spend like 10 minutes.
That's that. You know what, Josh? That's a really good point.
Yeah.
But we got to find something special we can do for like our 50th episode.
We'll
50
start
seconds would
brainstorming
be 1
because we're
year.
still a ways away from that. So
yeah.
That's true. How many is this? What?
This is 30. This will be 37.
Okay.
So I think, yes.
Wow. We've almost done 40 of these.
Yeah.
Woo,
our
easy.
top 3 guests, our top 3 guest episodes are Mr. Teen, which
Yep.
is the number 1 episode of all time by like a long shot, by like 50 plays. Then next is Kelsey's. And then Kelsey's is number 3. And then Annika Stone is number 5.
Oh, really? I didn't know hers.
Though Annika is only 11 listens away from becoming our second most played episode.
Wow.
and
So-
it's episode number 30. All the other ones, the highest like episode number is 8. So
Yeah. So pretty
that'd be
early on.
impressive. Also, have we shouted out our latest plays milestone?
No,
No.
we haven't.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay, we hit 4,000 plays. It was a bit
Woo!
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. We're actually at 4,286.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
to be
goodness.
exact.
But
So-
that's cool.
Yeah. And 76 Spotify followers, which is kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get into today's topic,
Oh.
which is disputes. This is a long time coming. Been wanting to do this one for a few months now.
It
We
has
finally,
not been a
like
few
we said,
months.
okay, couple months. Couple months.
It
A
doesn't,
few
I
to
don't
a
think
couple.
it's even been a couple months.
Okay, 1 month.
Maybe.
I think a month and a half it's been.
There you go.
Maybe.
So we got some disputes in the mail, like we said, but Joey wants to start us off with a dispute that is kind of going to affect Northwestern
Yeah.
starting this next year. Is it starting this next year or is it?
I don't know. Let's just read the article a
Yeah.
little bit. Okay, so my mom talked to me last night, let me know that there was some news going around about Northwestern. And I don't know much about it, but I have an article about it. And we're just gonna read it. I know some of the other stuff is like more fun and jokes, but this is actually like a serious thing that's gonna may possibly affect Northwestern. So the article is Northwestern joins federal lawsuit in pursuit of religious liberty in response to new PSEO eligibility law. And this was posted Wednesday, May 24th, which was yesterday as of day of recording. So University of Northwestern St. Paul has joined a group of Minnesota families in Crown College in a federal lawsuit. I think it's a Lowe versus Waltz filed Wednesday. Walls. What I said Waltz, didn't I?
Yeah, that's a dance.
That is
Joey.
not. And if you don't know, Walz is the governor of Minnesota.
Yep.
filed Wednesday that challenges an amendment to a new Minnesota law that strips some faith-based universities of their ability to offer free on-campus college credits to high school students. So that was just the introductory paragraph. But basically, PSEO right now is free for people. So if you're in high school, you can get college credits, which is a huge deal. I mean, it saved me tens of thousands of dollars for sure. So it's a really big deal. And it's looking like that possibly could go away. Fun fact, Bethel, also this would affect, they took off their faith statement
They folded
in their PSEO thing.
origami.
So it won't affect them. I don't know. I don't think it's for their whole university, but I think it's just for their PSEO program.
It doesn't matter for the whole university. It's only for on-campus PSEO. Even online PSEO is not affected.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. From what I understand, I did some research on it a couple nights ago. Is that it only affects on-campus?
Yeah, and that's
PSEO.
Yeah, that's what it said, and I didn't know that until I just read it. But it says only on campus,
which is a lot of our students.
Yes.
And also that's what leads a lot of students to come here.
Yes.
Is they start in PSEO on campus and then finish out their last couple of years here as actual traditional undergraduate. So Bethel folded. I didn't know that.
Bethel folded, and Northwestern said,
and Crown said no.
Yeah, and Crown said no. So I don't know if Hornbeak listens or anybody from UNW staff listens, but good job making the right decision. We're really happy that you guys didn't fold and actually stood up for, what we believe in. My mom told me that they got a really good lawyer, Northwestern hired, that's going to try to fight for PSEO students and to keep that free, which is a big deal. So, yeah.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't go here, understand is that when we get accepted here, on campus, anyone who's on campus has to sign a thing called the Declaration of Christian Community, the DCC, and that basically is saying that I am a Christian, I am withholding these standards of the university, and I'm acting in a Christ-like manner in my attitude and the way I go about my studies and different things like that. Basically saying that you have to sign that you are a Christian to come here. And what Tim Walz is saying is that you can't be discriminatory against people by them making them sign a faith-based statement. So what he wants is for specifically PSEO on campus to not have to sign that, and Northwestern saying, no, this is part of who we are. This is how we create such a good Christian community and atmosphere on campus, and we want to withhold that. And Crown obviously is sticking to those values as well. So props to them. Bethel, expected folding.
Yeah,
but whatever. Josh, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
I hadn't heard about it, so I'm not surprised given other stuff that has happened in Minnesota with, I don't know, religious institutions. But yeah, we'll see. I'm curious to see how it will turn out. So this is really new, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Walz signed it a couple days ago, so very, very new. So I'm not sure if it's in effect for this coming school year or if it's not till the next school year, but yeah.
And I just skimmed the article a little bit, a few other things. So Northwestern is actually Minnesota's largest provider of PSEO, which is actually crazy. And there's actually, excuse me, there's a quote in here from Dr. Hornbeak, who's on the podcast. So I'll read that real quick. Throughout its 121 years history, Northwestern has stood firm on the fundamental principles of faith in Jesus Christ and adherence to the scriptures, which also recognizes that there is a need for Christian witnesses in today's versions of Judah, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. That's what Dr. Hornbeak said. So it's just funny because they also that quote is from Acts something, and they use that at Eaglebrook a lot too. So yeah.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, and he was on our podcast and he was in that article, so obviously we're famous too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Transitive property.
Yep.
I love
Exactly.
the transitive property IRL.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
Okay. enough of that.
Enough of that dispute.
Yeah, let's get into some fun stuff.
Let's get into some more lighthearted disputes. Anyways, all right. This first dispute is from Braden Ritzma.
Let's go.
He says, so we read part of this email before, but he has a few conflicts here. It says, conflict I need you guys to resolve, I guess. Lily won't let me... Okay, he has a few here. Lily won't let me spend the concession money on fireworks for prom. Davis is mad because I TP'd his house, but his sister took my ex-girlfriend to prom. My mom won't let me get a motorcycle. Administration and I disagree on what I did wrong. Actually, no, never mind. I'm guilty. But that's a story for if I graduate. So let's take that one by one.
Okay, hit me with the first one.
Lily won't let me spend the concession money on fireworks for prom. And prom is over
Yeah.
by now. So obviously he had a dispute with Lily. He wanted to spend concessions money on fireworks because the theme was party in the USA.
Okay, I can settle this one real fast. Braden, you are justified. Lily should have let you spend all the concession money on fireworks.
As long as you do them outside.
That's how easy it is. Next one.
Next one. Davis is mad because I TP'd his house, but his sister took my ex-girlfriend to prom.
Wait, his sister?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like
No,
a friend.
No, but Davis
I
took
thought
him.
Davis took.
So I TP'd his house, but he took my ex-girlfriend to
It's
prom.
pretty clear.
Yeah,
It says his sister took my ex-girlfriend to prom.
But I'm pretty sure it was Davis.
Yeah, and he's told me that. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fair game, man.
I think it is fair
I think
game.
that's so fair game.
You broke the bro code.
He broke the bro code, man. You
So-
deserve everything that's coming to you. So Davis, get over it. That's my take on that.
Also, I wonder, I mean, I'm sure Davis's parents were more mad. So, but Davis probably had to clean it up. So,
Oh, and by the way, just shout out now, Mitch did hear the male tone.
see, Joey, you must,
I don't know what's the matter with
It
him.
really
Mitch
is-
isn't even here and he still hears it.
it
But
goes out the radio waves, bro. I tell you.
yeah, it's amazing.
All right. My mom won't let me get a motorcycle.
Probably, yeah, reasonable.
I would have to
Hey,
agree with
boys, let's talk about this a little more. Are you getting motorcycles?
it. No,
Because I think
No.
I'm going to do it.
no, you're not.
I think, no, seriously.
You're
I
not a
think
motorcycle guy.
Mandy is backing me up on this. No joke. She says, green light, I can do it.
I could see Mandy with a motorcycle makes more sense than you with a motorcycle.
No, you take that back
No.
right now.
Josh,
Mike,
please agree with me.
Mike is correct.
Can't
oh
you-
my word, you
See,
two.
I can imagine Mandy in like this leather like jacket, you know,
Yep.
leather pants, and Joey's in his t-shirts and athletic shorts.
Okay. I
Joey's
don't
just
think
like hanging on for dear life.
Okay, I
behind
feel like
Mandy
you
on
guys are-
Mandy's the one
motorcycle.
driving. Joey's the one with his arms around her.
Okay, I feel like you guys are thinking that I'm going to get like a Harley. I'm not going to get one of those.
No,
I'll get the-
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Okay, like the one like Eli has, like
Yeah.
one like that.
Yeah, still.
Really? You guys
Yes.
couldn't see me doing that?
No,
No.
As a youth pastor vibe?
No.
definitely not.
Oh my
Like,
word. Okay, now
I'm not even being funny. Like I legitimately
Okay,
can't.
now we're going to do it just to smite you two.
Just to
You're just
smite
making more
us?
disputes.
Yeah, just to smite you two.
All right.
You like that one, Josh?
Was that intentional?
Yeah, that
Saying
was.
smite. You know
Yeah.
what the actual word is.
Spite.
It's still funny.
Okay.
I was first laughing because I thought you just messed up. Now I'm laughing because that was legitimately off the cuff and funny. Good job.
Yeah.
Joey.
Thank you. Thanks, Josh.
Still can't see you riding a motorcycle.
Okay.
Is,
we'll
is
change
Braden, is Braden 18?
it. Braden is not 18 yet.
Okay. Well, then I think it's justified that you can't get a motorcycle.
Bray, just wait till you move out.
I
Then
was-
she
I was
can't
saying-
tell you what to do.
I'll say, wait till you move out of the house. There you go.
Bray, you and me can get them at the same time and we can get like matching ones. And then we can just run blocks around the house or
Yep.
run laps around the house. And mom will absolutely love it. We will wear helmets though. We will do that.
Yep. All right. Administration and I disagree on what I did wrong. Actually, no, never mind. I'm guilty. That's a story for if I graduate.
Yep. We're not commenting on
We're
that.
not-
okay.
we're not gonna
He
comment.
he will possibly maybe come on the podcast and talk about it
After he graduates,
after he graduates.
we'll
Okay.
make it happen.
Because if we have to be very careful with what we say, because Bray needs that diploma. He's skating on thin ice. So
And we know what happened. So,
we know what happened. We are not commentating on it
Yeah.
until after.
All right. Well, that's it for Braden. Braden, I'm glad we were able to resolve your disputes.
So easily too.
Yeah, we're just, maybe I'm in the wrong field.
Yeah.
I should join Joey in this
Yeah.
counseling pastoral
Dude,
role
it's,
here.
it's the life.
Josh, you want to grab the next one?
Yep. Next one is from Mr. Teen. We already read this email, but we left out the dispute. So he says, hoping you'll be able to resolve an enormous dispute that my wife and I have been arguing about for a few years now. Wow, this is a very long-standing dispute. The dispute is this: who is funnier, me or her? She thinks that she is funnier than I am, but I don't think that's true. You might not be the best judge of this, given that you've probably only met her a few times. But I still think your opinion is important. Thanks in advance.
I've never met his wife.
I have never met his wife.
So
You
if you
guys
want my
never
opinion, no.
No, I don't think so.
I have a few times, so I guess maybe I'm more qualified to speak on this.
Okay, Josh.
You guys can give your initial just blind opinions.
Okay, blind opinion. I don't know how you can be much funnier than Mr. Teen.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mr. Teen.
He's absolutely hilarious. But like, if his wife listens to that, like, I've never met you before, so don't hate me.
Kind of hard for you guys to judge. You guys just can't imagine anyone being funny.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But maybe that person exists.
Maybe
it's his
she
wife,
does.
Josh.
Maybe it's Rachel.
What do you think?
I think you guys have a different sense of humor, and generally, especially people our age, probably find your dry sense of humor funnier than Rachel.
Oh,
Because you have like a very like, I can tell you're trying to be funny, but you don't act like you're trying to be funny, which
yes.
is really fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think probably, especially to our age group and high schoolers, you're funny. I can see like to elementary school kids or maybe even middle school, but younger kids, like your wife's sense of humor might be considered more funny because I don't know. I think your sense of humor would maybe go over their heads or just be seen as, I don't know, straight up sarcasm, which I guess it is a lot. We just think that's funny. Maybe that answers your dispute. I think it does. Mr. Teen confirmed funny from our perspective.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay. Next is from Amy Pfeiffer.
Oh,
And
boy.
this is actually a full email that we have not read yet. So
Really?
I'm going to read the whole email.
Okay.
This is a long one. Hello, podcasters of the 245. I'm finally getting around to emailing. Thanks, Mitch, for the challenge. Sometimes we all just need a little push. We are faithful listeners and want to thank you for the weekend entertainment. It helped us through the long winter. So you were talking about how sibling conflict and how some of your families
baby.
had a hug it out rule when working things out. Mitchell could not recall. So here's a mom to help summarize what the Pfeiffer crew was like. Now, before I dive in, let me say that family dynamics vary widely, and God knits families together in his own purposes. Different personality types, birth orders, and age spans can make for simpler or more complicated growing up experiences, and we just have to trust that God knows
Very
best.
wise.
Mitchell's oldest brother,
That was so wholesome.
Mitchell's oldest brother Ben is a gentleman through and through who loves his brothers and set a respectful example to follow. When they were young, Ben would camp out on the floor of Jack and Mitchell's room on weekends or summers so they could all be together. That's so wholesome.
Wow, that is so wholesome.
His older brother Jack is one who gathers friends wherever he goes, drawing them in with his humor and love of sports. And Mitchell, being younger by more years and due to his sunshiny personality, we call him our Tigger, has usually been treated as a typical
Yo, should we
youngest.
start calling Mitchell
Teased.
Tigger?
No, we should not. No, definitely
Maybe
not.
that's a more familial nickname that doesn't translate well.
Probably. Has usually been treated as a typical youngest, teased, a bit spoiled, but loved like crazy.
There you go. Confirmed Mitchell spoiled by his own mother. Thank you so much. We can end the email there. That's all we need.
So this mama was worn out due to the ridiculous amount of energy and noise three boys bring to a home, but was spared the complications of strong wills and clashing temperaments. They still love each other well and vacation together when they can. Their dad, Graham, and I know how fortunate we are. Finally, for a dispute topic. So this is not really our usual dispute. She just said, how about, would you rather be a superhero or a sidekick? Or how much age difference is okay in a dating relationship?
Oh, half your age plus 7.
Or is music getting better or worse over time? Keep those creative juices flowing, guys. Way to go. And thanks for letting us tag along. Mrs. Pfeiffer, Mom.
half your age plus 7.
Half your age plus
the
7. That's what
only
I've heard
dispute
too.
Joey cares about.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because there's a right answer.
I'll
See.
first say that was a good reply to our discussion about sibling conflict and kind of what I expected. I feel like with what I know about Jack, Ben, and Mitch, there probably just wasn't as much conflict. So good response. Disputes, would you rather be a superhero or a sidekick? I would rather be a sidekick because I don't like attention.
I'd be a superhero.
You would.
Shut up. You would. Shut up.
Homeschooler.
You would.
I'd be a superhero. Hey, Josh, you'll love this. I just found a tick crawling around on my neck.
Oh, I
love that.
ticks. I saved
boy.
them all in my freezer last year, and there was double digits. I forget how many exactly, but yeah, I found so many ticks on myself last year.
This is random public safety service announcement, but ticks are really bad this year.
I heard that.
I've been landscaping a lot, and I've found more on me like this summer already than probably I did all of last year. So check your dogs and kids and yourself for ticks.
And your dogs. Your feet. That's what I thought you were saying.
That's really good.
How much age difference is okay in a dating relationship?
It's half your age plus 7.
Let's see. I'm half my age is 10 plus 7 is 7. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, see? You're fine.
Plus 1.
Yeah, but like what if you're 20, could you date a 17-year-old?
I don't know if I'd go 3 years. It depends on the stage of life. I mean,
if you're 100, can you date a 57-year-old?
Exactly.
Is your guys' formula giving like a minimum age for someone under you?
I don't know.
She asked how much age difference is okay, and you're just giving like a lower bound, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. I think, well, it depends.
That does
like
work
high
because
school,
I think it's age variant. Like in high school, more than 2 years difference is kind of strange. But once you get to college, like 2 or 3 or 4 years is like more normal. And as you get older, it just grows. It's kind of like an exponential curve.
Oh, math.
Yes.
Math.
All right. Yeah, that answers that one. Is music getting better or worse over time?
Worse.
I
Better.
don't know. It's just
What is the matter with you? Oh, well, you listen to wholesome music. But if you take like popular music, like if you look at the top charts, it's 100% getting worse. But if you find the right music,
becoming a boomer who doesn't like change, basically.
it's just so different.
Really?
Just trying to spark some disputes.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like top charts, like you want to argue like Cardi B is like good for music? Nope.
I can argue
Well,
that.
I'm sure there was music just as bad back then. So
Nope, I'm sure there was not.
all right. Next dispute is
Right
live. This just in.
No
we got 6 minutes ago a reply. I posted on Instagram story today asking for any final disputes people have. 6 minutes ago, Josiah Olson replied to the story with a
Really?
dispute.
Oh boy.
He said, if someone has skills such as juggling, unicycling, backflipping, goofing off, likes elephants, etc., I think he's referring to himself, should they give up all and join the circus as a clown?
Absolutely.
How is that a
yes.
dispute?
It's
I
just
think-
like a conflict, an internal conflict.
Okay.
Josiah, I think if all else fails in your life, like if you don't everything fails.
Really, we got to be clear about this. Everything has to fail.
if you don't get a job after college, I'm not saying that people who don't, okay, shoot.
Try to walk that one back, buddy.
If you don't get a job after college, you might as well just go join the circus because you obviously got the skills to do it. So that's what I think. In reality, don't do that.
As someone who doesn't know you, send it right now. Drop everything.
Josiah Olson would be,
He'd be a great clown.
he'd be a great clown because
He's very talented.
he's very talented.
You have to be talented to be
and he's a
clown.
jokester.
Yeah. He's
and he's
funny.
just a funny guy.
Yeah. He'd be a great clown. Are clowns a thing? Like, are circuses a thing still?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we should go to one and find out.
Yeah. Dude, 245 review of a podcast or a circus.
We already did that.
That would be fun. We could like review sporting events and stuff.
That'd be kind of sick.
Wait, people could send us to go places. Like, hey,
pay for us to go places?
no, well,
Sponsor.
yeah, that would be
You could
so
sponsor
sick.
us 3 to go to a Timberwolves game.
Yeah. No,
Guys,
but
if
like,
you want to sponsor us going to an event and then reviewing it, hit
But
us
like-
up.
like not just like sporting events, like weird restaurants and stuff.
That'd be-
like where
yeah.
they only serve like, I don't know, shrimp or something. I don't know.
Or we should go to like a
Ew,
1-star rated
Yes,
restaurant.
Yes, send us 1-star rated restaurants. We'll go. Well, we might just bring the podcast gear with us.
Yeah, we'll just
Like,
mic
the-
us all up.
Yeah, are they going to stop us? And then we can review it. I feel like that would be fire.
We
We're
should.
just trashing this 1-star restaurant while sitting in the 1-star restaurant.
Yeah.
But what if it's busted?
Gordon Ramsay does it.
What if it's busted? Gordon Ramsay does. That was for you, Mr. Teen, by the way.
Yeah.
Say it a few more times, Joey.
Busted.
Your love is bussin'.
Bussin'.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Josh, next
Okay,
dispute.
next conflict. I think this is from Justin. Did we read the
It
first part
is.
of this email?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Second, my conflict. I have been bullied at school because of my sports. Some of them aren't very good, but everyone makes fun of me for saying that LeBron is better than Michael Jordan, which I feel isn't too far out. They also make fun of me for saying LeBron and the Lakers will make the finals. How can I settle this dispute? Tell them to grow up and like go watch Michael Jordan to see that. Yeah.
He's still the greatest of all time.
Wait, Josh, what's your take on that?
What?
Who's better, LeBron or MJ?
I mean, I think they're pretty close. Cause
But who's better?
I really don't know. I haven't watched enough basketball.
Oh, okay.
See, and the thing is, basketball is so different than it was. So, like, if you put LeBron back in when Michael played, then Michael would win, and vice versa. So,
I feel like people who say that Michael Jordan is better and like won't hear that LeBron is better, like are just nostalgic and want things to be the way it was back in like old basketball when Michael Jordan played and just won't accept that LeBron is really good.
But what if like today's basketball is trash?
It is,
What about
but that doesn't mean
that?
LeBron is bad.
But if you're good at a bad game, does that make you good or bad?
So
That's
this is
deep.
not the question.
this is an existential question.
Joey just has the tone of like, wow, I think this is such a good question. It's really
It's like when he oohs at his own questions.
That's facts. That's true.
Ooh.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
But the second part was they also make fun of me for saying LeBron and the Lakers will make the finals.
Aren't they on their way? They've got to be pretty close, right?
I don't follow basketball.
I don't either.
Let me check because you might just have to wait a little bit longer and you might be right.
No, the Nuggets swept the Lakers.
Oh, well.
So this
don't know
was
how to
sent-
help you there.
This was sent 10 days ago, so that it might have still been in like the series that the Lakers were playing. Who did they play before the Nuggets? I don't even
Golden
remember.
State.
It's a little,
Yeah.
a little
I think.
outdated, we'll say.
Yeah. So we're sorry for getting this late, but
We solved it.
I guess they can make fun of you because the Lakers did not, in fact, make the finals. Everyone else was justified. You're stupid.
Conflict resolves. All right. Next one. This one is from Dana,
Oh
one
boy.
of Josh's friends from Dort.
I hope she has conflict with Josh.
Dana from Dort has a dispute. Yeah. All right. I have one dispute. My boyfriend Jackson, his brother, and
Uh-oh.
I argued about this for a good half hour, and I would like it to be settled. Are there more tires or more doors in the world?
Nope. Nobody, nope. Not doing it.
Why, Joey?
I've thought, the more I think about it, the more I hate the question, the more my brain spins. There is a correct answer though, right? I think you can Google it and there's like, it actually tells you.
What is it?
I don't remember
Let me look it up.
because all vehicles have like, most of them have 4 doors and 4 wheels, not vehicles. So that just like cancels out. There's a lot of wheels.
There are more wheels and doors in the world if you include all possible forms of physical wheels, such as the wheels on toy cars, vacuums, and office chairs.
Yeah. I feel like there's got to
See,
be more wheels.
But that's wheels and doors. She said tires and doors. I've usually heard it as wheels.
Yeah.
So there's a
I
big
think
difference
we're going to
between
go
wheels
with the
and
classic
tires.
of wheels. Because
wheels.
that's like, yeah.
Because people say like, oh, there's like 4 wheels in every car, but there's also 4 doors in every car.
I feel like
So-
it's got to be wheels.
I still think it's wheels.
Like every toy car ever produced has 4 wheels.
and they don't have doors.
And they don't have
Well,
doors.
some of them have doors, but not all of
Honestly,
them.
office chairs is a huge one.
Exactly.
In like America, like the office chair I'm sitting on should have 5, currently has 4, but that one has 5, and I've never heard of a chair with a door. So this room only has 1 door. So in this room, there's way more wheels.
There's like 15 wheels in this room and 1 door.
Aren't you in the studio?
Yeah.
There are no cabinets in there?
There's 2 actually.
I got one over here.
There's 4.
I feel like
There's
it-
4 doors in the room.
Oh, the door just fell off.
No.
I'll fix that later. Wow,
okay.
that's really funny that happened live on podcast.
I feel
My
like
bad.
when I've had this dispute, it always comes down to like definitions of doors and wheels. Like
I feel like
what
it's an easy
classifies as
definition.
a door and what classifies as wheel. You would think it
Yeah.
would be, but people get really like.
What if you get
technical
into
about
like
it.
hatches, like little doors, like Legos? There's a lot of doors.
That's true. I still think there's more wheels.
Yeah, definitive objective answer. There are more wheels in the universe than doors. So let us know if that was you or Jackson and his brother's position. I hope it
Yeah.
was yours for your
She
sake,
didn't actually say who was on what side. So
That's probably
which is
why.
probably good because then we weren't biased.
exactly. So Dana, tell Josh or something. I don't know. Text him and let him know.
Okay, we have one final dispute for this podcast. This is from someone named Micah Clark. He says, "Hey 245 podcast, I have listened to every episode of the podcast and love it. I have a dispute with someone that I need you guys to resolve."
This
The
guy
first-
sounds attractive.
Shut. Just
Yeah,
shut.
you can tell just by the way he wrote that first
I know.
sentence. Wow, amazing. The first is with my friend who's getting married this summer. He wants all of us groomsmen to buy this specific white dress shirt and light gray dress pants. The thing is, I already have both of these things, but I have to get these specific ones anyway. Hope you guys can solve my issue.
Josh, do you relate to this too?
Yeah, so Micah Clark, if you're listening to this episode, that's crazy because I have the same dispute.
That's crazy, bro.
Dude, this is so good. Okay, we're gonna do this on this podcast live. It's gonna get.
We are not the only ones because, well, specifically Sam Moses, our friend, has also been repeatedly bringing it up.
Okay.
So what was he sent a text the other day that I thought was hilarious.
Dude, it was so funny because I sent the picture of like, hey guys, you need like a light brown belt. Just get one as close to this as possible. He sends me a picture of one that's like American
well,
flag.
first he says, "Thanks, Joe, so I can wear my own white shirt too." Sweet, thanks.
Yeah.
And then Ben Ritzma said, "Okay, if I look for a light brown belt, are they all going to be the same shade?" And then I said, "Yeah, I would hate for us all to have different shades of brown." And then Joey sent one. And then yeah, Sam sent like an American flag one.
Okay, so let me explain the situation for everyone who doesn't know what's going on. So this is my wedding, and
But I'm going to it, so
yeah, Mike is in it, Josh is in it, a bunch of other people are in it. But we're trying to figure out what we want the people to wear, and we want them to wear a white shirt and gray pants.
I already have both of those things.
We
by the
gave
way.
them specific shirts. The reason for that is because not all shades of white are the same, right, Mike?
Huh?
Yeah. Do you at least give me that? Not all white,
is
shirt.
white.
Really? Every white is exactly the same for
Yep.
every article of clothing ever produced.
Well, there's like
Yeah. See,
off white, but
yeah.
like not for every white dress shirt
No.
is the same.
Really? Because the person who's been to the most weddings I know of, which is Caitlin, said not all white shirts are the same.
Well, she's a woman.
Okay. You're canceled, buddy.
She doesn't have white dress shirts.
But she's seen a lot of white dress shirts and seen a
True.
lot of weddings.
True.
So don't you think it'd be a little weird if like you guys were all up there and all your shirts were just slightly different? Wouldn't that be kind of annoying for you?
For me and your wedding, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be
But for-
fine, honestly.
But for photos and stuff, it'd be a little weird.
Fix it in post.
There we go. There we have. Fix it in post.
Okay, fine. I probably need a new white dress shirt anyway. My mom said that too.
Okay.
Gray pants. Looking at the picture online, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same shade that I have. So
Is it the exact same brand?
no. But
Okay. Of the exact same fabric?
probably.
Probably is not an answer.
Okay.
So no is the answer you're looking for.
So here's my
Joey,
plan.
I probably am on your side. If it was
Yeah.
my
Okay.
wedding, I would want everyone to match.
And okay, and I'll be real, like it's not ideal that like all of us are just like college kids. Like, because I feel like if we were all like had full-time jobs and stuff, no one would care that much. Like, sure, I'll just buy it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, yeah. In reality, I don't care, but I love to play it up a little bit.
It is pretty funny.
Here's my plan.
Okay.
I don't want to buy them because I already have a gray dress pants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy these gray dress pants.
Oh boy.
And I am going to wear them at the wedding for pictures for the ceremony, and then between the ceremony and reception, I'm going to change into my other gray pants that I already own, making sure that I wear these new gray pants the least amount of time possible, and then I return them, and then I wear my other gray pants the rest of the night, and no one notices.
Does that just like make you a bad person? I feel like that's just like a morally bad thing to do.
Well, we'll see.
Oh,
We'll
see.
find out
Okay.
how dirty they get, which they probably shouldn't.
Did
So,
you get your shoes?
I did get my shoes.
Nice.
So-
you like them?
I do like them. They're pretty
Josh.
fire.
Did you get yours?
Yeah.
Did they?
I don't.
Did they turn out good?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna wear those, or Justin has some cool ones too, or I could probably also borrow a cool pair from Ray. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna wear yet, but I'll find something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting to the wedding to wear them, but I'm excited for after the wedding to like just wear them about,
Yeah,
like
me
out
too.
and about, because that'll be fun.
Me too.
But yeah, it's fine. And also, I'm spending more money. I guess besides the shoes, I'm spending more money at Caleb and Jalen's wedding because I need to rent suits.
Yeah, you have to get suits. Yeah.
So that kind of sucks. But
yeah, I
whatever.
got my shirt and pants for like $80, which I thought I
Yeah.
found them on
Yeah.
Amazon for much better deals than
yeah.
the site
Yeah.
you sent, which turned out pretty good.
I will have to do that soon. Yeah, we have one more dispute for the pod, and this one is not an email. This one
Oh, right.
is an audio clip
Oh boy.
from Annika Stone, except it's her sister Amelia, and she has, I think it's a pretty funny dispute, and I think we could have some good discussion about this. So
Okay.
I'm going to play it live on the podcast for y'all.
Okay, we're here. We're talking here. Can you explain your scenario?
Okay, my best friend Brecken and I, we don't disagree on much. We don't. We get along very well. The one thing that we have learned in the 8 years of our friendship that we cannot bring up is I firmly believe and will stand by and debate and defend the fact that if you are not actively passing someone, you should be in the right lane. Because it's so selfish and naive to believe that you're the fastest car on the road. Like, just get in the right lane. Like, what are you doing? Unless the only exception to that is if you are in, I don't know, sub 0.5 mile of a left exit. That I can get behind. Otherwise, if you are driving on a highway, you should be in the right lane unless you are actively passing. And I will die on that hill. Because you know how annoying it is when you have to pass someone on the right because they're going 65 in a left lane? It's like, who do you think you are? Calm down. Oh my gosh. Drives me crazy.
Okay, that's a topic to debate.
That was
Okay,
passionate. Wow.
that was so good.
She was very passionate about that take.
Is her sister older than Annika?
No, she is younger. So she's
Okay.
actually, she did PSEO this year on campus.
Oh, right.
Luckily, because PSEO on campus might disappear.
Yeah.
She will be a regular student
Nice.
this fall. So she's saved by the bell.
Okay. Okay. So what we're talking about is 2 lane highways. Well, technically they're called 4-lane highways, right? Because it's always
Yeah.
what total it is.
Yep.
But 2 lanes, everyone should be driving in the right side. Unless you're passing, you should be on the left.
I don't think
She's-
we need to overanalyze this. She's just right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, snap. That's where we're going. I firmly disagree with her, and I think she's very much wrong.
Okay. Why, Joey?
Okay. Because I think there's 2 lanes for a reason, and then you should use them. And I think if you're generally, like, one, I think everyone should use the cruise control. That's something,
Yes.
driving thing I stand
So
behind.
you're just weird, actually.
You
On
don't
Highway
use a cruise control.
65, you should not be using cruise control.
I wouldn't consider, that's not what we're talking about. I would
Highway
not,
65, a 2-lane highway, that is
Yeah, but-
exactly what we're talking about.
but it has lights on it. You don't use it if there's lights. I'm talking like a
Exactly.
legit highway.
No, you have used cruise control on like 30 mile an hour back streets, so you're just weird.
I have done that.
I've also done that.
Why not, Josh?
I also use cruise control in 65. So
I very rarely do. It's just there's too much traffic.
So you guys
Usually
have
when I
just
get-
disqualified yourself from
No,
this
okay.
discussion.
Okay, no, we disqualify
that has
you.
nothing to do with this.
Yeah, okay, let's go back. I think if I set the cruise faster than most people on the highway, I should just be in the left lane because then I don't have to slide over, slide back, slide over, slide back, and I can just cruise. The thing you have to do when you're driving, though, is be very aware. So if I see someone that's behind me, also in the left lane, going faster than I am, like I know that they're gaining on me, that's when I'll slide over to the right lane and let them go by.
See, the problem is most people don't do that. I think that's kind of what she's
Oh.
getting at, is that like most people, even though they're going slightly
Okay.
faster, will just not
Okay,
move.
so then what I would argue is let's get mad at the bad drivers, not at the system. Hate the player, not the game. Wait,
that's
is it the
fair.
saying hate the game, not the player? Yeah, that's the actual saying, but I'm flipping it on its head, saying hate the player, not the game.
Is it a society-made construct that the left lane is for faster?
Stop
No.
asking existential questions.
Oh, well, yes, it's a society-made thing, but it's like a real thing. Like they actually,
Okay.
like what are you really supposed to do in driver's ed? In 3-lane? In 3-lane, left is only for passing, should be.
Yep.
Right is only for people, or middle is only for like normal driving people, and right is only like for exiting.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't happen.
No.
Like
Yeah.
it always just seems like this stuff is designed when there's like one person on the road. Like if you have a lot of cars, you have to take up all 3 lanes. That's
Yeah.
just how it works.
Yeah, I feel like things like that kind of go out the window when it's rush hour and it's just like find the way to get the most cars down the road.
Yeah.
Just fair.
That's a great dispute though.
It is a good dispute.
And
'Cause,
I just
yeah.
like the way she passionately defended it and very, very articulate. So thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to have an audio message as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can feel the emotion.
Exactly.
Maybe we should start doing that. We need more audio messages.
Yeah. Send us an audio message
There's
if you
actually
want.
a feature on Anchor where people can like send in voice memos. So we'll maybe explore that a little. But
Really?
Yeah.
there's
Let's
also
figure that out.
other ways you can do it. Just text us a voice memo, DM us a audio file. Yeah. Many
Most people that
options.
listen to the podcast have a way to contact us, like
Yeah.
that know our personal phone number or social media or whatever. So
Yeah.
You can
We
do
got to
that.
get a special phone for the 245.
I actually
podcast.
thought that, like, they're like get a text-free
Get a
app or
work
something.
phone.
Yeah, I get a work phone.
Can we get tax exempt? Can we get tax write-off on this?
Okay,
thing?
okay. Here's a question for you guys: would you put your personal phone number on the 245 podcast?
Yeah, it's not widespread enough.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't, even though most people that listen have my number. Probably
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I don't know what to do.
not. Just better not to.
Yeah. Oh,
But
my mom's calling me. Should I answer it live on the podcast?
yes,
Okay, here we go. Hey, Mom,
Hey.
you're on air.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, can I use your room? I have to do a video meeting. Can I be in your room at your desk?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Thanks.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Wow, riveting.
should have told her to say hi to the pod.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if she registered that on air meant she was on the
I don't think
podcast.
she did.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did she know you were recording right now?
Yeah, I think she did.
I
thought I told him I was-
took
She
it
probably does know.
really calmly.
Yeah. That was the first
Appearance.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
First appearance of Beth Ritzenholm.
I was hoping it'd be more interesting, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we do want to have our 3 moms on sometimes.
Yes, that'll be
when
so
Josh
good.
is back here this summer, we got to make it happen.
Yeah.
So is this episode coming out not this Friday but next Friday?
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to talk about my recording situation. So the podcast with Caleb, I did at my grandma's house because right after I moved out of my dorm, I didn't have a place to put my stuff. So I set up some of my recording equipment in my grandma's basement. And then I found a spot at Dort to set some of it up. So I brought it from my grandma's house back to Dort and set some of it up there. But for the episode last week, I was in a room in the BJ at Dort. And while we were recording, the organ started playing. And did you guys like talk about that after I left, or you guys just were gonna
Not
ignore it?
really.
Okay,
No.
so you might notice that in last week's episode, I just disappear and never talk again. I didn't talk that much to begin with because there were just many people, and I guess they decided just to not mention it. but I think it's funny, so we're gonna mention it.
Yeah, we should.
It was like 20 minutes, and for some reason, when we link the studios, it records my phone call audio along with all their audio, and we haven't figured out a way for it to not do that. So when the organ started playing, it was bleeding through my mic and into the audio that was being recorded with the studio recording. And Mike was like, "This isn't good. What do we do?" And I'm like, "There's literally nothing I can do." So then I just left. So you might hear organ, and then you might hear it stop, and that means I'm no longer there.
Yeah. So, and some of the audio stuff is just it's funny. I was editing it last night, and some of it's just gonna be weird because like anytime Josh was talking and someone else was like talking over it, just like at the same time, we have that happen all the time with that many people. Like I have to leave the studio audio in, so it also has Josh's bad audio. So some of the times when Josh is talking, it just won't sound good.
Well, I just talk so little. I was thinking maybe you should just not use my audio.
Well, there
just
was some. You had some audio. Josh, you had some good stuff to say, so I had to keep some good stuff.
I didn't have that much good stuff to say that time.
Okay,
maybe in the future, to make our life easier, in the rare occasion that we need to link to studios and have you on the phone, we just use your phone call audio. It's not like horrible.
No, it's really not like.
Especially when you use a good mic, it sounds good.
And it also would be fine, but because the first time we did that, you might remember it was on a high school episode, and some people commented to me like, "Oh, your audio sounded kind of weird," and that's because when I overlaid my audio with the phone call audio, it was sometimes out of phase, which would cause like distortion and weird things to happen.
Yeah.
And that was because at that point we hadn't figured out the sample rate difference between the studio and here. And then we figured that out because the studio was recording at 48,000 hertz and I was recording at 44.4 thousand. And then I switched mine, so we were both recording at 48K. But I've noticed the last two times that suddenly the studio audio has switched to 44.1 hertz, which is
really?
what I was. So somehow that got switched.
Oh
back.
yeah, it has.
And you said you didn't even know how to change it. So
I tried. I actually tried to change it to 48 the first time I noticed that, and it didn't let me. So now I'm back at 44.
So I guess I haven't switched my recording template yet, but I'll probably switch that back to 44 again so it matches, because that causes some sync timing issues when we're syncing my delayed audio. But there was that again with this last organ podcast, which is probably why it will sound weird again. And that was all leading up to where I am now. I'm in my aunt and uncle's basement, and I attached my mic to like the bed headboard, so I'm just sitting in my bed. It's kind of a vibe, honestly.
I wish I knew that way sooner.
Yeah. I paint a very different picture in my head now of what you're doing.
I'll send a picture to you guys after we're done of me in my podcast recording stance.
We'll post it on the Instagram. Or we won't.
Yeah. We'll just keep it for personal
I just imagine you like sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
No, my legs are out because I cannot sit crisscross applesauce for more than like 2 minutes because of my inflexibility.
Yeah. And it has been a lot longer than 2 minutes. This is a long episode.
Yeah.
But it's been a fun episode.
Yeah, it's been all over the place.
We should probably wrap this up like
You got this.
Like my mom's homemade cinnamon roll. She wraps up the dough and with cinnamon.
One.
Oh, they smack.
All right. To wrap
You
this
got any
up,
of those?
like Beth Ritzema's homemade cinnamon rolls. We hope our
That's Miss
resolution
Ritzema
to your disputes were so enlightening. What did you say, Joey?
I said that's Miss Ritzema to you.
Oh, my bad. We hope to wrap this up, like Mrs. Ritzema's homemade cinnamon
John's
rolls.
wife.
We hope you found our resolutions to the disputes very enlightening and helpful. You probably
I'm
didn't.
sure they
and
were.
That's also okay if you didn't. Anyways, we hope it was entertaining, if nothing else. And thanks for listening. Hope you all have a great day.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Peace out, gang.